Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show how you can install Windows 11 on VirtualBox. In case if you're wondering what version of VM I have, I'm using version 7.0. From here, select machine and then select new. Under name and operating system, you should name your VM and then select where you're going to install your VM. Then also you need to pick the correct ISO image. So let me take care of this part and I'll be back. Here under skip unattended installation, I'm going to check this box and move to hardware section. Here by default you're gonna get 4 gig RAM, but I'm gonna increase it to 16. Under processor from 2 I'm gonna increase it to 8. Before you move on, make sure you enable EFEI. Under hard disk, everything looks good. I have 80 gig for this VM, so I'm gonna click on finish here. So my VM is added. I can start the VM, but I'm gonna click on settings. I'm gonna check a few more things. I just want to make sure everything looks good. I don't need floppy, so I'm gonna just go here. Also for display, make sure you enable 3D acceleration and you can increase to 256 meg. Under network, I have created my own network, so I'm going to change this to my lab and then I'll click OK here. Now I'm going to start my VM here. I'm going to press enter key here. When you're on this screen, click Shift F10 so you can see the command prompt. Once you open command prompt, type this. And from here, from registry, we're going to go on local machine here. Then we're going to click on system and then we're going to click on setup here. We're going to right click and select new and then we're going to select new key here. We're going to name our key lab config. Once you have lab config selected, you're going to come here and right click here and select new and then you're going to select dword 32-bit value here. The first value is going to be bypass TPM check. So I'm going to type bypass TPM check. The value data is going to be 1 here. Now we're going to create another value. We're going to call that bypass RAM check. Same thing. It's going to be a 1. The third value is going to be bypass secure boot check. Again, value is going to be 1 here. Now we're going to close register editor. Also, we're going to close our command prompt. Now we're going to start installing our Windows 11. I'm going to click next here. I'm going to click install now. So I don't have product key, so I'm going to select I don't have a product key. Here we have options, so I'm going to select Windows 11 Pro here. You can select any version of Windows 11, but for this example, I'm going to select Windows 11 Pro. I'm going to click next here. So right now, Windows being installed. I'm going to pause the video. I'll come back later once I have Windows fully installed. So as you can see right now, I'm on this step where I need to do the initial setup for Windows 11. So I'm going to start doing it right now. So here I'm going to select setup for work or school. Click next. So what I'm doing here basically, because I have a user in my tenant, I'm logging in with that user. It could be different for your environment. So You don't have to follow what I'm doing, but for this specific example, I need to go this way. This device is going to be used in my lab environment, so I don't really care about these options here. So I'm going to click next. Next again. I'm going to accept. And please remember that I have a test environment, I have a test domain controller, and I have a test tenant. So the goal of this video is just show you how you can install Windows 11 on VirtualBox. And we're done. So I have Windows 11 on my VirtualBox here. I logged in as this user here. He's in my tenant, in my domain, so I logged in as this user and we're good. So next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to insert guest additions city image for this VM here. So once you're done, click on device here and then click on insert guest addition city image. Sometimes it's auto load, but if it doesn't, you can click on file explorer here, click on CD drive. And then in this example, I'm going to select AMD 64. I click open here. Select next. I finish installing. Now I'm going to click reboot now. And I can log in as the user. I can use the pin that I created during the Windows installation. And we're good. Yeah, we finished installing Windows 11 on VirtualBox. I hope you liked this video. Let me know if you have any questions. See you all next time.